Welcome now. It's the new moon in Gemini, and the message is think it through. And we just got at TikTok the activation of the King of Swords, the King of Verbal Precision. The seventh chakra is the place of true warriors. The king enters as a master of the legal and business realm. He stands steady to guard what is yours or cut away what will not serve you. Allow things to fully unfold before saying no. You may have created what you wanted, though it may not look the way you thought it would. You can change the original intention to fit your outcome. So we are in a time officially with a revision of the element of air, and we got this last time we met up. We got this activation with the moon oracle, and it is somewhere here to explain this full message. Let's see if it's right here beside me. If this is the moon, yeah, right here. So look, we're in a time of shifting dimensions, but it's connected to a cycle 5, and it is connected to disappointments, and we're healing from disappointment in love, and we're healing from victim mentality, and we're going to cross this bridge that is connected to transformation and shifting dimensions. And the activation is literally pain. The pain is the activation that right here to shift dimensions, to change frequencies, to return to source. Here's the key though. Within. Within. This is within us. This isn't without us. This is within us. This is connected to our electromagnetic field that we're powering right now. And we're amping it up because this is connected to our full moon in Capricorn. We're going to get there in a second, and the manifestation of our 10 of Pentacles. So this pain is connecting us to optimism. Now remember, we're whole. And there is pleasure in pain. There is positive within the negative. And this pain has brought us, this sorrow, this negative situation, is allowing us to cross the bridge and shift dimensions and expand our consciousness with optimism. And it's connected to our heart's desires. And this, we have connected to God in order to understand this, to desire this, to have a driven need for this. And that's okay. Like, there's a healing here. There's a forgiveness here. Divine feminine and masculine need to forgive each other for desiring each other at such an intense level. Okay, but we're clearing this up. We're clearing this up because we're understanding what it means to be whole and divine. This is connected right here to, we're moving forward at a whole new level from this space and place. Okay, we're saying goodbye because we're in a completion, divine masculine and feminine, of understanding how we act impacts our environment, and what we do actually with our action, how we act with the Father, how we act with a positive charge, how are we acting with our authority here. That is connected to co-creating our 10 of Cups, our emotional fulfillment, understanding we're all one, all of life is one. So how we act, this isn't how other people act. This is understanding how we act and holding space for people. And we are all one. We hold space for people. People are at different places and at different levels. And, you know, we're not going without, we're going within, and we're expanding within. We're whole within. We're embodying what it means to be truly divine within. And Ishtar is here. We got these activations last time we met up. This is, Pisces has come all up in here, the white goddess, to say, look, like, It's time to work with the mother, the 12th sign of the zodiac, the one that is the closest to God, has the most experience. Look, she's not playing around. She knows what needs to be done. She's connected to the all. She's connected to God. She understands, look, it's time. It's time. I'm more than strong here. I'm divine. I'm more than, like, look at this lion is afraid of this transformation. And here's the transformation. And it's connected to this plant. And this plant is very sacred. Of course, because look here, look, we all have an electromagnetic energy field surrounding us, connecting us as one. And it is time for us to understand our connection to the all and to everything. So we were having what? A revision with the element of air. And that's what this is about. And here's our connection to it within the Five of Swords. Because what's happening is this is bunging up the mind's eye. Okay? We cannot house God properly and expand with our electromagnetic field because this is bunging it up. So we are having this revision of with the element of air. So the feminine and masculine here, divine feminine and masculine, don't want to just constantly get revenge with one another. Okay, we're not on this revenge kick. So we're in a time of taking a reality check as we shapeshift, moving forward to the full moon in Capricorn. We're all going to be up for a reality check because we're hitting a crossroads to elevate with strength, to activate with more dignity. And we're having a hard time having a new beginning. Okay, we're having a hard time saying goodbye to old self here. But we know it's time for us to say goodbye to old self because this is the thing. This destined and fated meeting is connected to higher self. It is connected to new self. And we achieve it. There's an activation of our truth through the throat chakra here that's going to allow us to activate within the mind's eye and have a third eye activation. We got these cards at TikTok if you join us there. And right here's the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is paired up here with the Knight of Wands. And now we're moving in fast here within the mind's eye with our truth and an activation through the heart. And this is just understanding the lesson from the feminine, from feminine power, from feminine wisdom. This is a lesson here. We need to make peace with what this means. And it puts us straight into manifestation mode here because of our heart's electromagnetic field here. And look, the veil's parted. We see within the mind's eye, there's an expansion here, and we're going to get an activation for what this is. And look, we activate wish fulfillment here within the Nine of Cups, but that's because we transmuted our sadness into happiness. Remember, within that Five of Cups, when we crossed the bridge, the activation was pain, but that pain is bringing us to pleasure. And here are our manifestations coming in. Look, our ships are coming in, but it's a connection to our sacral because we know we are creating with our sacral chakra, but with our root, because we're connecting to the chakra that's lower, right? So here's our sacral, here's our root, and it's connected to the Earth Star, okay? The Soul Star and beyond, and the Earth Star, and our centers within that power our electromagnetic fields. So let's get an activation for these two things right here, because this is connected to our abundance. Let's get the rest of the message. Okay, look, Five of Pentacles, the lights here, we're not seeing it. We got to go within. We got to go within, but this is activating us. This is activating us to go within. So we're whole. We honor it. Not going to run from the negative. We're going to embrace it, okay? So here's our disappointment. It's part of it. It's part of it. It's part of the whole entire process. And it activates us to be pragmatic, and we're going to expand through the earth here with sacred knowledge from the feminine. That's what's being passed on to us right now through our heart. And we will expand with joy, as we know we got here because we're having this fated and destined meeting through an elevation with higher self, because we were tempted. And this temptation, as we go from lust to joy, is showing us the five of earth here: fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. Well, we're light workers. We came here to activate with the patterns of new earth. And if you noticed of this, this new world we're building that's connected to the old, it's very ancient because we're whole. So it's hilarious when we want to mock new earth because it's all one. Okay. So look, we're whole here, and we're activating with the jobs of this new world. And it's not the program. It's not enslavement. We're taking our energy back, and we're building what's needed for the new world. Like, I was even just talking to mom right now about like new schooling systems for children, and they should be studying metaphysics, and schools should not be all day and suck the life right out of them and turn them into slaves. And they should get in joy, and they should learn music and like the fundamentals of creation. Like, let's get them learning the fundamentals of creation here. Let's get them learning nature. Let's get them learning the patterns in nature and sacred geometry and how things really expand. Let's get them learning how the bonding chemicals within divine masculine and divine feminine work for us to even bond with our family and tribe members, and how that all really works. Like, let's get the science behind that. I don't need to cut open a frog. I want let's repair and heal and mend as to where we're going, because we're smart enough to see it. We're actually smart enough to see it. We just don't want to look. And speaking of that, see the light, okay? Let's see the light is how we're coming together, but we're seeing the light within the mind's eye. Remember to come together, because we're clearing this up, and we know it's happening because we just got the activation of it right here. And it's connected to the muse. Now, divine masculine and divine feminine are each other's muse, but there's been a shift, because there's a shift right now that's happening. And the shift has gone from divine masculine being the muse, and like how we've been co-creating, and now it's going to be divine feminine, and it's shifted to now the feminine being the muse. And this is going to be key in something, and it will be part of this activation here. And this has to do with judgment, the two fish coming together, understanding Pisces, Ishtar. We just saw Ishtar, the white goddess, okay, holding that lion, and the snake with the plant. Now, this is understanding the wisdom. Look, our dead drink the sea. There is a connection to expanding with the mother, the water, the cups, as we just saw those cups, of that activation of feminine wisdom, feminine power, understanding that our dead drink the sea. There's a connection to the afterlife and the water, the mother. There's a connection to the 5D and beyond into the 3D with the mother. And if you're ever in doubt, look, go to your shower, go to your bath, go to the shower, go to the water. Look, the mother will speak to you. The mother will connect you to the 5D and beyond, and the mother will speak to you, and the mother will heal you, and the mother has answers. Like, if you ever felt called to take a bath before you make a big decision, have you ever felt called to cleanse your auric field, or you just have to go to the shower, and you go in that shower and you cry and you raise your vibration, and you come out and you feel so much better, and you all of a sudden you had access to all this information, like all of your wounds that you're trying to understand and heal. The mother comes all in there, and she gives you all the answers. And even if you don't have all the answers, you have the answers. You have the answers of what you need within. The mother heals you, and you get out of that water healed and cleansed and just what water is. Water is cleansing. Water cleanses our dishes. Water cleanses us. Water cleanses life. Okay? And this is allowing us to be inspired. Number 11 here is being activated for us to expand with our intuition and manifestations. Because remember, this is bunging up where God is housed. Within the mind's eye is the 6th center, okay? And the 6th center is the pineal gland, okay? Our connection to the pineal gland and how we access God. God seats here. We access God here through the mind's eye. But remember, we're working with the chakra below it. That is our truth. We have to clear this up in order to see what needs to be seen within the mind's eye. And we know it's connected to the King of Swords, because here's our connection to the 6th center and indigo, and the 7th center, our crown chakra activation that we are having here to expand with Christ consciousness, right? But we know in order to clear this up, remember, we're working with the chakra below us. We're activating now with our heart, and that's why the Princess of Cups, the Empress, let's get it straight, the Empress just reminds me of the Princess of Cups. The Empress is our heart activation. And we are healing with the fact that we're in the halls of learning with spirits, guides, confirmations of great lessons. And this is how to co-create our abundance joyfully. The Sun Dancers, joyful activity, celebration of life and abundance. And that's connected back to the 6 of Cups, from joy to lust. And now let's see what's being activated. Let's see. Where are we going with this? This is going to go up here. Okay, let's get our destined and fated meeting. Okay. We're going to talk to the moon. There's a connection to Aries and our primal instincts. Okay. And look, this white goddess Artemis here, she is wearing a dress that's connected to the reflective light of the moon. That's how primal this is. This is the child. And when we are really evolving and we've embodied the Emperor and the Empress, the matter and the energy, the mother and the father, we are strong enough to invite our partner's inner child in our relationship as, you know, being divine masculine and feminine coming together. But remember, it's always in balance. Ooh, guys, what the heck? We gotta look what's happening here. Competitiveness, yes, because we know that we're healing our confidence because we brought our insecurities in love through action. So we're making, look, there's a sacrifice of love being honored here. We're making a sacrifice because all we have left is love. That's it. Okay? That's where we're at. So we're making a choice. We're making a choice with the cup, with the mother. But look, this is happening within, and there's a connection to dream time with here and stillness. And remember, you are not your mind. This is a twin soul, a resonance of your soul. So we go beyond the mind to the stillness. And when you go beyond the mind to the stillness and you're still, like let's try it right now. Shut your eyes and quiet your mind and go beyond it. And find the stillness within. And when you access the stillness within, what are you? What are you? Your love. Your true essence, your true self is loved. And that's how you want to act. You want to act love. But because you've been hurt in love, you want to get revenge. You feel You know, even if you don't want to act out, you're acting out because you're fighting against programming and chemicals and brain patterns and like literal neurological pathways within your brain that we're working on understanding the healing of, but we're healing with God. So, well, of course, our instincts are activated. To get closer to our instincts here. So you got activated with primal wisdom. So what? Our gifts can expand. Scepters here. We're expanding with our gifts. And it's connected to our ambition and how ambitious we are here to co-create all of this here with this earth. And we're having an achievement. And there it is. It is connected to Aries. This is connected to eclipse season. We're having an achievement from now until eclipse season. Something has been achieved. And look at that. It's a harmony. It is a harmony. It is understanding frequency. It is understanding a resonance. Disillusion as we heal. Okay. Let's get a further activation. Guys, I'm feeling called to go here. We want to know that there's an event. We know that there's an event of travel, but there's also a creative endeavor that divine masculine and feminine are coming together in order to co-create here. And this is part of why we're here. Okay, look at that. Let's get a message to just tie this all up. Oh, shot me in the foot. Stag spirit, take the lead. Yeah, with a parrot spirit watcher words, I would sure say so. Look, I just watched the coolest show ever, thing ever on YouTube about how each sound we make out of our mouth has a toroidal vortex. It creates a toroidal vortex. It's a frequency. Look, this is the torus. This is our electromagnetic field. And this is actually how we shift dimensions. We shift dimensions through these vortexes, these toroidal vortexes. And this is the torus, okay? Now, each sound that we make has its own toroidal vortex, its own torus, okay? Each sound, and so think about that. Each sound we make is connecting us to a different dimension. So we need to watch our words, and divine feminine and divine masculine need to watch their words. This is the true message. They need to watch their words, and this is a mirror soul relationship where we may be in different circumstances, but the circumstances are creating a mirror for each other to see how one another is actually acting, because we are the same person. We are one. So this isn't doing the work without, and you do this to make me happy, and I do this to make you happy. And if you don't do that, I can't be happy, and I'm gonna come for you for revenge with all my traumas in love, and you're gonna pay the price, and I'm gonna get stuck in the program of how divine masculine acts here, and I'm gonna tell divine feminine she's a bitch and she's a whore. That's one of the templates here that we're clearing up. And that's and divine feminine's gonna get into some program and say, I don't give a fuck, you better go get the bread, you better bring it home, I'm taking care of the kids, F you ain't getting any loving tonight. And you know what? You just go bring home me a pair of shoes. That template is coming to an end. It's fake. This is some BS. It's time for us to be real. Look, it's time for us to embody true love, the essence of true love. We're getting practical. You know what? We're getting practical. This Capricorn full moon is coming. It's time for us to move past what is actually true love. What does it look like? And it means that I'm going to treat you as if you were me, and I'm going to treat you as if you were me. Because guess what? We're the same soul. And that's how God perfectly designed us to come here and understand this. And we're not doing stuff within the program to come together. We're doing stuff to feed our soul, to honor our soul, what is beyond the mind. We've got to go home within the heart and understand that this is connected. We are all one. That we are one. That we've connected to universal consciousness and we're expanding with cosmic consciousness. So, look, we're taking the lead. And where are we going? Watch and wait. Remember, we co-created something and now we have to have a revision of it. I feel called to just get some more tarot, guys. And see where we're going. Well, going to the quantum oracle. All right, what is this connected to? We know that the stag is connected to the earth. Slow and steady. So there it is. There's the conflict. Look, this is the conflict we're clearing up within the mind's eye. We had conflict within the past. And we still think we're in the past. We're still coming at each other at war because we're in the past. We're not letting each other move forward to be in the present moment. So we're working with, we're having professional assistance here. And we know that we're getting a lesson because, right, we're having a decrease. And if you, again, join us at TikTok, we found this out. We're having a decrease rate now, but it's in order for us to heal from victim mentality. We're getting in the energy of finding courage to heal from this deception, these events of deception that hurt our heart and bunged up our electromagnetic field to begin with, okay? Let's see what card fell over. And there it is. And this was the card with it. Look, this is the card of the honoring path. We're seeing the best in ourselves, which allows us to see the best in other people. But then in doing so, we grow. We put the application of growth because we put out the energy of self-respect, of self-worth. We found self-worth here. Because also, too, you know, if we're with an avoidant partner because one is running and one is chasing, and because we're healing from childhood trauma and wounding, that we're finding the balance, we're finding our self-worth. We're calling our energy back home to ourselves because remember, this is about our electromagnetic field and magnetism, electricity and magnetism. Okay, and we are in the energy of what we are co-creating, and we are whole here. We're high vibe, okay? We're not anybody's slave, or we're not dominating anybody here. We've embodied true love. We have self-worth, but we have it humbly, okay? Now, much has been said. One more card. The Six of Cups is here. So there it is. Look, here is, we do go from joy, from lust to joy, remember, through temptation. We expand with the Ace of Cups, and it's connected to the 6 right now, and this is connected to traveling dimensions. We have shifted dimensions here. We are activating within the third eye here, where God is speaking to us. We're expanding with Christ consciousness here. And it's connected to, of course, the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is connected to our root. And we are setting ourselves free with our truth because we understand how to act with God. Here is the connection to our crown chakra. We understand how to act with our truth and set ourselves free from our past and shift dimensions. Much love.